Hi YouTube, my name is Anthony and I wrote a paper on new media and the effects on children and adolescents. The new media messages have an extremely strong impact on everyone in this world, but who it may impact the most is the youngest generation, the children and adolescents. For they have all this new technology in which they have to grow up with at the touch of their fingers, and it allows them to access all types of media. There are many benefits to the new media on children and adolescents, for instance. The internet allows children, when doing homework, to find resources within seconds and when they have trouble finding answers to homework. The internet also allows for children with disabilities to be able to interact through technology by taking advantage of communication with peers that does not require their disability to be seen. Some of the negative effects of the internet include the amount of time spent in front of the computer, and it can affect the child's social skills, may lead to obesity, and may even lead to a form of addictive behavior. This being said, children are more likely to snack on high-fat and high-energy snack foods. Most children have tablets or smartphones which allow them to watch television shows right in the palm of their hand. The internet negative effects are closely related to that of the television. The internet and television have a lot of advertisements that may lead to curiosity for children. For instance, the television uses advertisements that involve drinking and smoking, but some of these advertisements are beneficial to the alcohol manufacturers, and they spend 10% of their budget on advertisements warning about the dangers of drinking and driving. Nevertheless, tobacco and alcohol represent the two most significant drug threats to adolescents, for the simple fact that even if those in the household do not drink or smoke, there's thousands of people that do. The new media also provides messages of violence. Television frequently portrays a much more violent world than the real one, and this can have an effect on kids. It may install fear in children and possibly give them nightmares or trouble sleeping. There's also evidence that violence on the television may leak over to real-life violence such as crime or domestic, which installs in young children and is susceptible, which may lead to aggressive behavior. Nowadays, almost every household owns at least one TV. In 1950, only 10% of American homes had a television. Today, 99% of homes have televisions. This allows children to watch all different kinds of shows and the news. In the busy lives today, it's hard for parents to keep an eye on what their children are viewing. The typical American child will watch 200,000 acts of violence, including more than 16,000 murders before the age of 18. That's just insane. The amount of violence seen by children is way too high. The problem is that many children will inmate these acts of violence, which may be the cause of more violence in homes now. Another sparking issue from all the new media is all the sexuality that you'll see on TV and computers. The television had become one of the leading sex educators. Children are learning about this at a far too young age due to the television openly promoting it. The television is exposing sexual acts of children in which it seems normal and risk-free. Why sexually transmitted diseases and unwanted pregnancy are not mentioned in these shows. On the flip side, television can help promote safe sex by showing ads of contraceptives like birth control and condoms. Some of the sexual content also comes from music videos on the television and the internet. With children and adolescents having social media sites now, it makes them easier to access this. These music videos may install false stereotypes, and it might makes young children believe that if they act a certain way, will make them cool or popular. For instance, lyrics have been extremely more offensive and explicit with references to sex, drugs, and violence. Another new media message is that of video games. You no longer need a video game system to fully enjoy the gaming experience. With Facebook and other social media sites now installing games on their sites, it gives adolescents a whole new takeout on gaming. There are some positive effects of video gaming that has been proven to help children improve fine motor skills and coordination, though the negative effect of video games is some video games are very violent, and some of these video games have been rated suitable for all audiences but were later on found to be violent for certain age groups. While new media messages continue to grow and spread to all age groups, the children and adolescents are the ones that are impacted the most, for they have the power to control the media and how they use it for both positive and negative. From the benefits of research to homework to bullying on social media sites, they are the ones that are going to control the outlook of the new media messages. Even parents helping, there are ways children can get around parental control. I got some of my information from obviously the school library. There's a few other sites. also found a lot of my information on the U.S. National Library of Medicine, National Institutes of Health. I hope that you all enjoyed my research paper, and if you have any questions at all, please leave comments and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you and have a great night, everybody.